Now, some people think, well, it's just a fairy tale that he raised from the dead. My evidence is this, the changed lives of the disciples. And I love it because in the Bible, they always show everybody with all their failings and faults, their bumps and their warts, all of them. And we see in John chapter 20 the story of doubting Thomas. What a name to carry. But what a blessing he's been to all of us. He says, now listen, guys, I know that you all say that you've seen the resurrected Jesus, but until I see him personally, I am not going to believe. Boo! Then a few days later, they're meeting. Jesus walks in, shows up, comes in without a door, just walks to the wall, shows up, and there he is. And without having been there to hear this, having not met with his disciples, he says to Thomas, because Jesus, being God, knows everything, he says, come here, Thomas, put your fingers in the holes in my hand. Put your hand in the hole in my side. And Thomas is overwhelmed. I can just see what it must have been for him to just almost fall on his face and say, oh, my Lord and my God. And Thomas ended up dying for Christ many years later in a foreign nation. That's who Thomas was. It was so real to him that his life was changed. It was so real to him that his hope was in the risen Christ, that he gave his life for Jesus Christ. Amen? So you're not got some pie in the sky, fakey hope like some of the other religions in the world that, well, we think if we're good enough, we might make it. I hope I get in. I've actually heard people on their deathbeds when you're trying to give them the assurance of salvation, they say, well, I sure hope so. Rather than say, that's my firm hope. Can you hear the difference?